Hey, I'm Suzanne,
And I'm Annie.
and we have
111 years experience.
And now today's episode, we're going to be talking to Jody Powers from Liberty Station.
We're so excited to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us. Yeah, thank you for having us. This is so great.
Thanks, Tim.
All right. So this is such a great idea. Why don't you go ahead and give us a little bit of idea about what this really is, and then you can tell us kind of the backstory of how it got started.
So this is a miracle, first of all.
Yes, it is.
It really is. So it's a job training cafe. That's the best way to explain it. So we like a good turnover rate, which is unusual for a cafe, but we are wanting to place our employees out in the community with regular long-term employment. And so our interns are here training in food service, hospitality, barista, bakery, retail, and custodial training.
Oh, okay. Fabulous.
They're here 12 to 18 months for their internship, and they get paid hourly. And so it's a great experience for them and for parents and families. They say it's changing their whole family's life.
Of course.
And so we've graduated. We have a 96% placement rate for our
That's
graduates.
amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we just hired our 54th intern. And we only keep 15 at a time.
Yeah.
So we have a waiting list.
I love that.
Interns wanting to be a part of the program. And so, in fact, just today, to show the impact, one of our interns came a few weeks ago, but I just picked it up, placed it today on our Patriot sponsorship flag. One of our graduates said, I promised myself whenever I earned enough money at my new job that I would come back and make a donation. So his name is up there now.
I love that. See?
So his first $250 that he could afford to donate, he did. Yeah,
That's precious.
That's beautiful.
yeah.
That's
A
really
lot of our
great.
graduates come and eat here with their families.
Yeah.
It's such a special place.
It is such a special place. I mean, you can feel it when you walk in the door.
Yep.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, I love to see a beautiful idea be able to come to fruition, and then keeping it alive after that is very tough. And so I just really appreciate the time, effort, energy, excitement that you bring. I just appreciate it.
All right. How are you, Trevor?
Good, and yourself?
Doing well. So tell me what's your favorite part about being here at Liberty Station?
So far, it's the people I work with. They're kind, helpful, and respectful, and they just are amazing people in general, and are also here to learn more about themselves, like I am.
That's fantastic, Trevor. So good. So what's your favorite job to do here?
So far, I've only done host table and cash register, and a little bit of serving. And the serving and register are my favorite part.
So tell me what your favorite food or drink is here.
My favorite food in here is definitely the pizzeria.
Okay. Do you have a favorite drink?
And drink is either a Coca-Cola or lemonade. So
Very good. Thank you.
So how'd you get this idea?
Well, 11 years ago, I started a nonprofit, Amelia's Closet, that helps women getting out of jail or rehab, various hardship situations, as they want to re-enter the workforce. Most of the time, they don't have appropriate interview clothing.
That's right. Yeah.
And if they did before they were incarcerated, they're gaining 10 pounds a month on average, so nothing fits anymore. Yeah.
Work living enough.
So I just had that burden of helping these women. Well, I knew as soon as we moved it out of my house into a storefront that I wanted adults with disabilities to be our main volunteers, because I saw a news show and just said, okay, whenever this happens, I want our main volunteers to be that group. And so I contacted 3 or 4 organizations in town, and every month they would send 3 or 4 of their students to help us process our incoming donations of shoes, purses, and jewelry.
Oh, okay.
So they would, clean them and organize and label them and put them out by color and size and all the things. And over the course of several years, so many said, "Can I have a real job here?"
Oh.
So So I realized.
You're like, okay, we got to figure this out.
Okay.
So for 3 years, it's
There's
like,
a need.
There's a need.
That's what I was
It's like,
saying.
who am I? I'm just a graphic designer and knew nothing about the nonprofit world when I started that. And I thought that was a huge leap of faith.
Yeah.
This, I just never dreamed it would become what it has, but I surely didn't realize it'd be so expensive and hard and take so long.
Right.
We're in our 5th year. We've been open 3 years. But I just knew, once the adults with disabilities are out of high school, almost all of ours were sitting at home watching TV.
That's what I was doing.
So they would regress.
Yeah.
And all the resources they had in school are gone. And they want to be productive and have meaningful work and don't just want to feel like they don't have a purpose.
And they're a big part of our community.
Yes.
They are a big, important part of our community.
Yes. They bring so much to every organization, every atmosphere, just everything.
Yes.
And I have just learned so much. Probably I've learned more from them than they've learned from us. But it's just such a special group of people that have gifts. They all have like this hidden
true.
superhero attribute.
Yeah.
That if we just tap into that and give them opportunity. And I think the main difference here is, first of all, it's under one roof. You have all those employment fields you could train in.
Yes.
We're not just one thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
then
didn't
also
realize, 'cause
all
you
the others.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yes.
thought it was just like right here.
No, there's a lot that goes into each one, but we're also educating the community on opportunities.
Oh, true.
And
True.
that they can do so many things if just given the chance.
Right.
But because
true.
we eliminate the whole need for them to feel like I need to fit in or I'm not like them, we eliminate all that.
Yeah.
They don't have to focus on that portion. They can just focus on learning something new.
Because once you have established the acceptance, then there's only one way to go, and that's up.
Exactly. And that's what we always say. Acceptance is the best environment for growth. And when you eliminate that one thing.
That's beautiful. Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I love that.
down.
Yes.
I
because
usually put that on everything.
I love that.
Really?
Yeah. But it's like, it is so true. When that little piece is off their back, and it's like, I am just like everybody else.
Yeah, because and I think that's like universal. That is a universal thing. It is all of us, whether we have, a weakness that you can see or not.
Yes.
We all have our weaknesses. We all have our strengths. And we really do have to capitalize on those people, on what that person's strength is, and then develop that.
Yes.
And that's universal.
Yes.
That is every person. And because people did that for me, then now I can do that for somebody else.
Yes.
And it just spreads and it spreads. And I was like, we had conversations. Sometimes I'm like, service is like that. Service begets service, begets service, and it will just organically grow.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing.
And one of my favorite song lyrics says, "What if we're all the same, but in different kinds of ways?" And I think we are.
So true.
We all want, love and purpose and meaning and relationships and all the things. And this is such a great place because a lot of the interns say, these are my first friends. These are my only friends. And it's the sweetest thing because none of them ever want to graduate. And it's like, but you'll make new friends where you go. And they're always forever invited to all our social things that we do quarterly. So we give that to them, like, you're still invited to come back to
You're still part of this. You're still part of this. Yes, for sure.
So tell me all about your experiences here.
I love helping out. I love welcoming people, bussing tables when they're done. I like singing here.
Oh, yeah.
And so I check to see if anybody needs help and so. I also take care of the outside stuff.
It looks beautiful. You did a really great job. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Patio furniture, the plants out there. I love doing all of that.
But you're doing a great job. I really love it.
Thank you.
I loved it. That we were talking about the plants look better than mine at my house for sure.
Those flowers are pretty.
Thank you.
All right. What's your favorite thing to eat and drink here?
Pizzeria grilled cheese.
Ooh, that does sound good.
You're the second person that said that.
Yeah. That might be what I have for my lunch today.
And around this time of the year, the pumpkin spice latte to drink.
Yeah, we might have to try one of those too. No, that's great.
This is my favorite time of the year.
Mine
It's
too.
fall.
I'm with you too. It felt good to wake up and it be nice and cool outside. Yes, it was great.
So, when you got started here and everything started coming together, how long did it take you guys to get into the building and everything? Because this was something else before, right?
Automotive service garage,
Right.
Tire center, yes. So
That's kind of a cool thing just in itself, like to talk about that it went from a garage into this. Yeah,
and I love repurposing building, like
the ideas of it. It's fabulous. Yes.
for sure. So the idea came in January. We signed the lease in May.
Oh, wow.
Started renovating in July, and then opened a year and a half later.
Yeah.
Because we could. We were trying to
start
do,
like during like
Oh,
2020.
we signed the lease.
Yeah.
Yes, 2020. They gave
And
us
then-
the first draft of the first lease agreement in February of 2020.
Oh my God.
Luckily, we didn't sign for a while. We kept negotiating, but it was the worst time to be trying to do this with no volunteer. I'm glad we waited till it started. Our lease started in July.
Yeah.
But we tried to do all the renovations on our own until the city got involved and said, okay, you got to do this many more things.
Okay. Gotcha.
So we got a
gotcha.
contractor and then just started full-blown doing all the renovations to make it ADA compliant. Nothing was.
Right.
And then we
Because it's an
get
older building, so everything, nothing was.
Yes, 50 years old.
Yeah, I
the
was saying.
year we
So 70. Yeah. So nothing was
nothing.
There was nothing ADA compliant at that point. No,
Right.
unless you just happen to get lucky on something.
Right. All the doors were even narrower than most, like the bathroom doors.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't think about it.
Yeah. So once they started renovating to add more bathroom stalls to be code, they realized that all the sewer lines were corroded and
Oh my God.
non-existent. So we had to raise money for that. And
Do you know what? All
yeah.
that.
So we had to stop renovations twice because we needed more money.
Yeah.
Finally opened in 2020 to 2022.
Yeah.
September. Mhm. Yeah.
I admire the courage that it took to get through that. I really do, because that.
You could have just gone, well, I just
Yeah,
give it
forget it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, are we really doing like what we're supposed to be doing? Like, that's kind of how I get in those moments. It's like, really? I mean, this is really.
Oh, I question, God, are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Because I don't know if I can do this.
Right, exactly.
And even signing the lease on the way here is like, Lord, help there be a, traffic jam where I don't even make it on time. If I'm
Yeah,
not supposed to
show
sign.
me.
Yes.
Show me.
Nope.
So I
all
get
green lights.
pretty much. So I get here and it's like, okay, Lord, help the ink in my pen to run out if I'm not supposed to sign.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what I prayed.
Yeah, I get it.
So I picked up the pen and the ink flowed and it's like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
But I literally sat in my car after signing the lease and thought, how are we going to, literally, what have I done and how am I going to pay for this?
Yeah.
We did not have that kind of money from the original nonprofit program. Both
Because
our
this
job
is
readiness.
it was a huge leap of faith.
Yeah.
It was a huge leap of faith. The courage, I'm going to say, this the courage to follow
Right.
the word that you're hearing, the calling that you're getting for this. But wow, look at it now.
Right.
And
God knew not to tell me how expensive or hard it would be. Because I'm probably the second or third person he asked. But I was naive to say, okay, how hard could it be?
Yeah. I always say though too, but it's funny how the path lays out in front of you. You're just supposed to walk down it. But sometimes the idea that that's the next step.
Are you sure I need to
Are you sure that that's the next step? But there it was.
Yeah, for sure.
There it was. Yeah.
I'm going to write a book one day because I've been keeping a journal.
Oh, I love that.
So the things God has done, you can't explain.
Exactly.
So it's a modern day miracle.
What's your favorite thing to eat and drink here?
I get the ham and cheese.
Oh, ham and cheese. Yeah, that sounds good. What's your favorite thing to drink?
I get Sprite.
Oh yeah, I like Sprite. You're not a coffee drinker? Not really.
Not really.
Not really. Maybe once in a while, but not really.
Maybe once in a while.
Yeah.
I enjoy greeting people.
Well, you're good at it. Yeah. Very fun. I think that's the important part is having people come in and feel warm and welcome. That's great.
Like I said, I love the ideas when you have these things that come across your head and then they start to get implemented out and you can start to see how it goes from the thought that was placed in my head to this next step and then to this next step and to the walls and into the walls and then here we are and then look at this. the fruition of watching things come out is it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful thing. I guess the other question I really have is, do you guys have a lot of customers? Like, do you guys find that you guys are having, we came to a pop-up sale, which I thought was fabulous.
Yeah.
In fact, we're excited to come to the next one.
Yeah.
But like, I love that. Yeah. I love the idea that you guys are not just like, you're not just here doing this,
Yes.
but it's like multiple things.
Yes,
So
we're
now
trying to bring in as many revenue streams as possible. So the pop-up shops, we rent out for events and parties. We have a lot of baby showers and graduation
Oh,
parties.
I love that. Yeah. See?
Yes.
So it
So
was-
anytime we're not open, it's available to rent. So we
Okay.
have a lot of
That's a good idea.
night rentals and Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a really good space because you've got
It
a
is.
kitchen and you've got the back and you've got
Yeah.
seating.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is fabulous. It's fabulous. In fact, like we live in, like personally, we live in a tiny house, like not a tiny house, like a tiny house, but like a very small home. So like for us, looking to have things with extended family and stuff like that, it'd be great to know that there was a place that you could just rent out for the afternoon.
Yes,
and
for
then
sure.
yeah.
We have a family from all over coming for Thanksgiving Day.
I love that.
So they're bringing all the food. We're just unlocking the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
See, that's great. That's the kind of thing. Yeah. Especially like you said, baby showers and stuff like that, because we just don't have a ton of space to have something. But like,
and have more than 5 or 6 people with almost.
yeah, and we like,
Yeah.
I raised my kids and in 1,000 square feet. So like, we're fine with it. We are.
Yeah.
But like once you start bringing in 8 or 10 other people, well, it
for
gets
sure.
tight really fast.
Yes.
They're used. I mean, my regular folks are used to it, my family, but anybody else, I always feel like, well, you didn't really
Yeah.
want to love space.
I get it.
So yeah, that's wonderful.
Yes. So that helps bring in extra people that didn't know about us.
Yes.
And then also extra funds.
Some
Yeah.
extra revenue. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your favorite part about working here?
Everything, all of the people are super nice, and Jody is amazing because she saw a purpose in people with disabilities and she's helping them out, and not a lot of people do that.
What's your favorite thing to eat and to drink?
My favorite grilled cheese is the veggie grilled cheese. My favorite thing to drink is the cherry blossom, which is one of our espressos.
Tell me more.
The cherry blossom, it has maple syrup, chocolate, and amaretto syrup in it.
Ooh.
It's really
It's
delicious.
like a chocolate covered cherry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've worked pretty much every part of
Every
this.
job.
Yes, everything.
Which one have you enjoyed the most?
I love everything, but I think my favorite part is probably cooking.
Yeah. Okay.
But I also love to get to know the customers as well.
Yeah.
You told me you have a background in graphic design.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So I did graphic design for 28 years before starting this. So I'm able to now do all of our graphic design, which saves a lot of money and a lot of time waiting for things you know, to come from someone else. And so I do use AI to help, you know, with some things, just to get the
well, that's
quick turnaround. But
Did you
doing
come up
that,
with this mural? Did you do that?
yes.
It's beautiful.
So I took a picture from the bridge.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And
See,
then,
that's so cool. That was the first thing that caught my attention when I walked in. I was like, that is fabulous.
Of course, we see you see the courthouse.
Yeah,
That's Murfreesboro.
yeah. And we just added the TriStar, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I kind of had a vision of what I wanted it to look like, just warm and not a lot of contrast or bright colors, because a lot of the interns that we hire maybe have sensitivity to that, the noise and everything. So we just kind of wanted this to be a soothing place. And so
Right, yeah.
my daughter is a graphic. Yeah, the music too is important because a lot of coffee shops are loud.
Yes, we
And
were talking
didn't
about
want
that. Yeah.
Right. So my daughter's an interior designer, and then I had a friend who is. So I kind of showed them my vision, and they approved or not. It just kind of helped
I
get
love
it all
it.
together.
Yeah,
so.
it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. Really love the signage that you have out there. The one that's specifically over here. Oh,
yes.
that's fabulous.
Thank you.
It is beautiful. Anything that's like got that little bit rustic,
Yes.
but I said this is so Murfreesboro to me. That was just like the first thing I thought was like, wow, this is so our community. You know, it's so it just perfectly ties in. And then so you've done these signs up
Yes.
there, and Did you do all the lettering on the front too?
A friend did that. I just told her what
beautiful.
words, and she did that on her Cricut.
I say, I love that.
All our furniture in here, except the coffee table and a little side table, has been donated.
Oh, I love this. That's
The leather
fabulous.
couch, all the tables and chairs.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, this couch, this, everything.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
And all the kitchen equipment was donated except the sinks. And then the food truck out in the garage and all that furniture was
You have a food
donated.
truck?
Yes.
Oh, that's
the food truck.
that's something we should definitely bring up is the food truck. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't go out. It stays in the building.
in.
But it is unique.
Yeah, it's
So
very
if you
cool.
rent the garage and with the string lights and everything, you could cater your party from the food truck.
I love
It's
that.
got all the things.
Yes.
That's
And
so
then
cute.
We have Amelia's Closet Garage Boutique out there to raise funds for Amelia's Closet, and that's up all the time. It's open Thursday through Saturday, 11 to 1, just to help generate funds. Because at Amelia's Closet, we often have to buy things for our clients if we don't have them in stock that were donated. So that gets people indoors to shop out there. But if someone rents the garage, we move that to the back.
Okay. All right. Very good. I guess the question about I would be asking is I'm a big donator. So like, do you guys take donations, and is there specific things you're looking for? Is it like a specific?
So we take all kinds of clothing over there any Tuesday, 11 to 1.
Okay.
If you need to make an appointment, you
Tuesday,
can.
11 to 1.
But yes,
Okay.
all our volunteers are there Tuesday, 11 to 1.
Okay.
And we
Do we
need
come up to the
casual.
front?
No, at Amelia's Closet at the other end of the shopping center. So this is just boutique sales. So
Oh, okay.
donations and serving our clients.
So you
is
have
at
a
the
whole
other
other
end.
shop.
I do.
Oh my gosh.
That's incredible.
So that's the Amelia's Closet job readiness program, and then this is the job training.
I love that.
Yes.
We're going to do a whole nother episode on Amelia's Closet.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we really need to do. Yeah, because like we were trying to speaking about that before. I was
yes.
this is great.
Yeah.
This is fabulous. So yeah,
So we need to shine a light on this one first, and then we're going to shine a light on that one.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was. I thought that was all you had.
No, this is just like the boutique sales for
Okay,
for
fabulous.
customers, and then that is where we serve clients over there.
Yeah,
at
and-
the end.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, great.
So everyone walking
got a lot-
back and forth.
Back and forth. You're getting a lot of steps in.
Yeah.
We have some great volunteers at both places too, and then more staff here than there, but they help make it happen.
Yeah.
I just kind of float around and
Well, you're going to have somebody that's the head of all the things. So
Keep everything running.
keep everybody going.
Keep everybody going.
Going to have the one that knows all the answers, all the questions.
oh, I'm sure I do. It's exciting.
And it's so exciting. So fabulous.
I love being here.
Yeah. Why do you love it so much?
Gets me out of the house. Mm-hmm. Gets me out of the house. I'm here Tuesday through Saturday. Mm-hmm.
So you're here every day it's open. Oh, wow.
I am.
That's wonderful. Fabulous. All right. What's your favorite thing to eat and drink here?
Favorite thing is a turkey club
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good.
or a pizzeria. I like the pizzeria.
I had a pizzeria today, and it was
Yeah,
delicious.
That was good. Yeah.
And then my favorite thing to drink is Dr. Pepper.
Ah, okay. So, are you a coffee drinker as well as a maker?
I am.
Yeah, it's good coffee.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it.
Favorite coffee?
Cherry blossom.
Oh, that's the second person who said that.
Cherry
So we're
blossom.
definitely gonna have to try that.
Too.
Yeah.
Cherry blossom is good.
Somebody comes in and say, "Well, I don't know what to have. What would you recommend?"
Cherry
blossom
if
latte?
they- yeah. Hot or iced.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Anything as far as food goes, would you recommend?
Probably the pizzeria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite thing about working here?
Being the barista and then helping in the kitchen.
I love the barista too. That was always my favorite. Yeah, I used to do barista too, so it's fun. I like talking to people and getting to know people.
Did you enjoy your drinks?
Oh, fabulous! They
I
were delicious.
started to make them, and I had to go help in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
I had the chocolate. It was
So good. And I had
Delicious.
hazelnut. It was delicious.
It's fabulous.
Are there any like standout stories from all the time that since this has been open that you just probably are never going to forget? And can you say it without crying?
No.
Because I don't know if I can.
I can already feel it. No, I don't know that I've ever talked about this place without crying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's close to your heart.
It is.
It is.
And I don't, as far as I know, I don't even have a family member with a disability that I know of.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ask that if that's what did this, but no, it's growing up in a military family, I often felt like I didn't fit in because we moved so much, and that's what gave me a burden to help everyone feel like they belong. And I love my childhood. Don't get me wrong, but as a shy introvert, it was hard.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
But early on, one of our probably first 7 interns, sort of insightful. After just probably a month, she wrote me this long letter thanking me for helping her, as she put it, turn her into someone she's always wanted to be.
That was precious.
And
I was getting chills.
yeah,
Girl.
just giving them a chance to maybe do something they see their siblings do that they've not had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And we've had
That's it.
several of our interns have had previous employment, but they kept getting fired job after job after job because they weren't trained in a way they could be successful.
Right.
And
Oh,
that's
that's so
why
true.
having occupational therapists for them on staff, they're able to train and assess in a way that
You have occupational therapists on staff.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
they're
amazing.
able to train in a way that a regular employer can't.
Right, they can
No,
break
they
it
don't get
down
it.
into smaller pieces, so that's easier to digest. It's easier to understand. So, that's brilliant.
Right.
That-
And then we
that's
train in
fabulous.
different ways. Like we've in the past had QR codes where they could scan to watch a video on how to do that thing.
Yeah.
Or see just pictures or read how to do it. So every task has a long, very detailed checklist.
And I think like that's important. That's
Yes.
kind of really what worked with my son is to have like a lot of checklists because he loves, first of all, he loved checking it off. You know, there was like a
Sense of
personal accomplishment of doing that. But then also it was rote, it was routine, it was the same, it wasn't going to change.
Right.
This is how we do this.
Yes,
And you're fine. And you did it this way, you're good. Check it off the list. You have done it. Exactly right. Not any, there was no gray area for him.
Exactly.
And he just did better with, he just does better with that. He does not want to have to make, and honestly for him, decision making was very difficult. I know for a lot of people, the decision making is so, it's paralyzing. And so for him, his anxiety would come out with decisions. Like, and so that was why driving took us so long, was because we had to break it down into this is the decision that you make at this point, and this is transferable to this. And
Wow.
it took about, I'm gonna say it took us about 7 years, 7 years total before he could get his license. But he drives, but he drives. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, but I love the thought of the girl who's writing the letter and how
Just
it really did help her turn into somebody that she thought she could be. I'm like, it's
Still here. We hired her.
oh yes, that would be great.
Yeah.
That would be wonderful.
She actually, we hired her. I think she was here her year. We hired her to be a food service lead trainer. So she was helping train new ones.
Yeah.
And then most recently, she was promoted to assistant kitchen manager.
I love it. That's huge. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
That's a lot of responsibility. That's great.
Right now, we have 3 interns that we've hired to stay.
Oh, it's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. That's it right there. That's it. Yes.
Hello. What's your name? I'm Delaney, and I am the on-site supervisor here. So I'm an occupational therapy assistant, which is kind of how we operate, is through occupational therapy here. And I've been here for 3 years, which is crazy. Yes. I came basically the month that we were doing our practice opening.
Wow. That's
Yeah. So the building was already done. I just missed the hard part, But yeah. But yeah, it's been awesome, and just building up the program from the ground, and
How'd you hear about it?
my school that I had just graduated from, Occupational Therapy Assistant School, they sent an email out that Liberty Station was here in Murfreesboro, and they were looking for an occupational therapist or occupational therapy assistant. And so I came by. I called Jody, and she was like, "Yeah, come on in and we'll talk." And we just connected right away. And I just loved the message, and I've been in the special needs world for a long time. So it just was really close to my heart, and so it's definitely God led me here. There's so many things, but seeing where the interns start to where they finish their internship, it's amazing. Just the confidence that they grow and the friendships that they make and the skills that they have. I mean, all of it is just it's mind-blowing to see the difference, and so it's just really awesome to be a part of it.
How does occupational therapy tie in with their training?
Great question. So occupational therapy is really to help anybody become as independent as they can in the things that they need to, have to, want to do. So in this setting, it's a job, and so we help them with those job skills by breaking down those big tasks that might seem challenging for them, and seeing where that breakdown is, and then helping to mend that gap as to why they're not able to do certain things, or helping to make a different way for them to be able to do it. So yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
So some of our graduates have gone to other restaurants, which is good. We have had one be a barista at Just Love, one of the locations.
Oh, good.
Through the grapevine.
Yeah.
Demas's.
Okay.
Culver's has hired several. Steak and Shake. But Demas's, the Demas family has been amazing, helping us get going and donated the food truck and everything. But they hired one of our interns, was very much an introvert. When she came in the door, she would look down, wouldn't acknowledge. If you told her, okay, do this, she would just look at you like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
So, but now she is like our poster child. I feel like she's a hostess at Davis's.
That's fabulous.
One of our regular customers that comes in every Friday.
Yeah.
He said, Jody, I just went to Demas's and saw her there.
Oh,
I can't believe the change from when she started here and her now. Just she carries herself, she carries on conversation. She's very engaging.
It's a flower that's opened up.
Amazing.
It's
She comes
blossoming.
here frequently to eat and see us, gives us all hugs.
Oh,
It has literally changed their life, their whole family.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love it.
Yeah.
So true. And it's all of that. I mean, we all go through different patches where, you start to doubt your abilities. Like, can I, we all have that. I can't imagine, like, if you're not giving any opportunities.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That, like that's so debilitating.
Yes.
I mean, it does, especially if you're already kind of introverted. Like,
Yes.
like I'm a extroverted introvert. I'm in these kind of situations, I love to talk and I love to be with people and everything. But you put like 25 people in this room,
Right.
I'll be completely different. I'll just be like,
Yes. Yeah, I get it.
I like, so like, I get it.
Yeah.
So like, the idea that there, that's the way you have walked around, and that you have, that it just took like this little bit to open up.
Yes, exactly. And so many of our interns, same exact way. They come in insecure, obviously, a new place, new people.
Right. Don't know anybody,
but knowing they're accepted for who they are and how they are, and that they're just like everybody else, that you can just slowly see the transformation.
And the confidence.
Yes. And a lot of them flourish more easily when they're trying to be independent, when mom and dad aren't right there nudging them on, and they're like their own person.
Yeah.
And it's like they have this opportunity to, this is their place.
Yeah.
And I think as a like a special needs parent, I totally understand what you're saying. Yeah. I personally have a tendency to want to just protect him from everybody.
Yes.
My protection mode is strong.
Well, I'll tell you, not a lot, but several parents ate lunch here every day, starting out when their child was.
Well, yeah, because like, and honestly, there is a thing in us that we have spent I said it's the hardest thing, because we've spent our entire lives.
Shield them from
And you're like this.
Yes, exactly. I get it.
And so
It's like the chicken in the
and so so like to let them go and do things on their own is so, I mean, it's like you said, it affects every person in the family. It affects the parents, it affects the person who's going through it and everything, but you can't get there another way.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's so hard.
Yes.
That's so hard. Yeah, my special needs guy wants to move out. And so like I'm in a different we're trying to navigate that and see what that's going to look like. But like, yeah. Because when you've spent your entire adult life raising and protecting, and like you said, we've been through all the meetings and we've been through the therapies and we've been through this and that, the fact that he's not going to be there for me to watch, well, then that changes who I am. That changes what I'm doing. That changes. Right. So like I've told her many times, I said, I'm working. Like that's me working on letting go. Right. That's me working on having a better frame of mind for how I can help.
Yes.
Sometimes the helping is.
Yes, exactly. And it's kind of like letting the ship sail a little bit off the dock and be able to reap the rewards of all your hard work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I say mine too is he's hilarious. He's very dry and very, very logical, very black and white. Great kid, fabulous, a lot of fun, but very black and white. And so he like looks at me like, are you crazy? Of course I can. Of course. I'm fine. Yeah. Are you crazy? What do you mean? I need protection. I don't need protection. Are you kidding? I'm fine. What are you talking about? So yeah. So not a lack of confidence for him, but definitely sometimes a lack of judgment. And then too, like I said, paralyzing on the, when you get into a compromising situation and not really knowing the best way to handle it, and then just shutting down. So like that kind of is a thing. I think there's like multiple levels with young people, especially like any young person, like that's kind of universal, but there's like multiple levels that you kind of go through as you grow up, where you start to learn who you are as yourself, and not just your parents. So I think that as you're facilitating that, that's really powerful. Yeah. That's really impactful. And it is as much a journey for the parent as it is for the person.
Yeah. So in all of this, what have you learned as far as things you didn't know were going to happen, and maybe unexpected things, and then
probably the first thing that comes to mind is how expensive this is.
Yeah.
I never dreamed.
We're averaging an electric bill.
Oh, yeah. It costs us about $7,000 a week.
7,000?
Yes. Where that's coming from, I have no clue. I do not know. But that's the biggest. It gets paid sometimes the last minute, but nothing's late. Everything's on time. But sometimes the bank account gets so low I can't sleep at night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's been the hardest thing, and the most surprising thing is, the community is so supportive.
That's good.
And has good intentions, but it's like the funding. The funding is the hardest thing. Getting the training going really wasn't as hard as we anticipated.
That's good.
But that was because we had great people and occupational therapists that are able to, with years and years of experience, to create everything.
Or they
two want to just volunteer, and they're here 2 to 3 days a week.
That's wonderful.
So,
wow.
Yeah, many years experience. So they have helped, curtail and tweak all the training over the years to be what it is today, which is amazing.
That's great.
It's just the funding has just been hard. So we, like we rent out the kitchen for food truck owners or caterers, rental space for events, but also, we try to find grants we can apply for.
Yes.
I have a grant writer, so we do that as we can. Grants, corporate donations, but we're mainly making it because of just individual donors, monthly.
Like the good-hearted supporters.
Annually.
Local supporters.
Awesome.
That's the only way we're still open. We would have already closed
That's
2 years ago if it was not for donors.
Yeah. So that's another reason why we need to really shine a light on this, so that
people need to know.
People need to know.
Right.
We need to keep this going.
And I think people just assume, well, we're a restaurant, we're making it on sales. It's 48% sales.
Yeah.
The rest is donations.
Yeah, I would believe that.
Yeah. We'd have to sell, we figured 898 grilled cheese sandwiches a week to break even.
Yeah.
We can't do that. Open 4 days a week, 4 hours a day.
Right.
It's got to be from outside sources right now. So
yeah.
it's hard. That's the hard part.
It is hard. I mean, it's very hard, especially I think, like you said, sleeping at night and the insecurity of that. It feels insecure.
Right.
But I think that that's another reason for us to, like you said, shine a light on this and be able to put a spotlight on this place that that's going here, because come eat here, because this place is, first of all, the coffee is amazing. The food was
really
fabulous.
good.
I think we had the
We had
trio
grilled
three
cheese
chills
and,
with tomato
tomato
soup.
soup.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it was fabulous. In fact, I'm planning on having that in a little bit.
Yeah, that's gonna be my lunch.
Yeah, that's going to be my lunch. But no, this place is fabulous. It's beautiful. The things that are happening here are amazing. And I could not be happier to shine a light on this. It's fabulous. And should well be like
Full.
full.
We feel like it should be full every.
Why is this? Yeah, this is.
It's not full.
Yeah, how is this not full? How is this not
And
full?
I feel like half of it is just people just
Don't know.
Exactly.
And I think that once they understand, like if we can help to spread some word on that if they start to understand all the beautiful things that are happening here, I really think we can watch some beautiful things happen. Right. You know, because I mean, as much as we hate to admit it, a lot of these things take dollars.
Yeah.
You know, that's just part of life, and
Yep.
you know, that's how these things survive.
Yes.
That's how they survive.
Yes.
So yeah, we support you.
Thank you.
We support this place. We support all the things that you're doing, and we're happy to share your story. It's fabulous.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for letting us come in.
Yes, thank you for letting us come.
Spot here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.